Hiyo siasa yako ya tribal politics haitatusaidia kuchukua Ruto nyumbani 2027. In my last analysis, I analyzed the power of meeting between the DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua and Fred Matiang'i in the USA. That meeting showed us how these two leaders are coming together to challenge President William Ruto's growing political dominance. I also discussed what their alliance could mean for Mount Kenya, the opposition, and the 2027 elections. Now today, I want us to focus on what happened after that meeting. An incident that has thrown Gachagua into the political spotlight for all the wrong reasons. During his tour in Boston, a bold young Kenyan lady from Nyeri confronted him face to face, challenging his tribal politics and questioning his vision for uniting the country. This moment has left Gachagua politically shaken and may force him to rethink his entire 2027 strategy. Before I go straight to this analysis, kindly watch this video.
If we Gen Zs don't understand the mountain narrative, how are you going to engage us and find a way to position yourself or position this politics beyond one term and beyond the defense of Mulima? And by the way, I'm not embarrassed to be Kikuyu. I'm from Kirinyaga and Nyeri. You know, you can't get Kikuyu than that. You know, I'm very Kikuyu, but we have, you know, but that's just the truth. How are you going to convince us? Because, you know, I'm trying to explain to you the way we see it, right? There is that pride, yes, you know, of being a Kikuyu. You know, but there is also a people who don't see that. And we as Gen Zs are saying we are tribeless and we are fearless. And the politics being done now is the way it was done 20 years ago, 10 years ago, you know. And that is what is really scaring us, because if we divide ourselves, if you say you're coming to the defense of Mulima, then there's someone in I don't know, Rift Valley or Western, who will also say they are going to that defense. And then there will be another group, I don't know, in, where? Coasts, yeah, we are going to that defense. And then now, there will be a vacuum gap, and then Ruto will become president.
I feel you.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, where I break down Kenyan politics in simple, fearless conversations. If you're new here, karibu sana, and to our loyal subscribers, thank you for always engaging and growing this community. If you love political analysis that goes deeper than the headlines, please like this video, subscribe, and share so that more people can join this conversation. Without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, after Rigathi Gachagua's meeting with Fred Matiang'i, Gachagua attended a diaspora meeting with Kenyans in Boston. And this was supposed to be a friendly event, a chance to connect with Kenyans abroad and sell his political vision. But things took a shocking turn. During the Q&A session, a young woman from Nyeri stood up and delivered a fearless message to Gachagua. She told Rigathi Gachagua that if you are not going to stop talking about Mulima and only focusing on Kikuyu politics, then Ruto will easily serve 2 terms. And how do you expect to unite Gen Z when you only speak for the Kikuyu? And why do you insist on using Kikuyu language in meetings instead of uniting all Kenyans? I've tried to quote what that lady told Rigathi Gachagua. Ladies and gentlemen, This was a direct and public rebuke. It was not whispered behind closed doors. It was said in front of the diaspora. The cameras were rolling all over, and Gachagua was physically uncomfortable, and the room fell silent. This was not just a bold question. It was a wake-up call. For months now, Gachagua has been pushing a tribal narrative centered around Mount Kenya only, protecting the mountain, Mulima unity, and fighting for Kikuyu interests. And this is what Kenya Kwanza leaders are saying that made them to impeach this Gachagua. But this young woman asked the question, how can you win a national election with tribal politics? And I want to tell you that her words hit Gachagua where it hurts most. They exposed the gap between his regional messaging and what the youth and the rest of the country expect from a future president. And this one is giving a credit to Kalonzo Musyoka and Fred Matiang'i. Kulingana na yale maneno tumeona, the diaspora people have started talking. They want Gachagua to support someone who will be the president and the person who cannot talk about the tribal politics. Mtu atakuwa naongea watu wote kama tribe moja. There's no Kikuyu, there's no Kisii, there's no Kamba, there's no Luo. To be a national leader, you must do politics that it is not defining tribal. Instead of returning home with political strength from his USA trip, I want to tell you that Gachagua will walk into what men are now calling a trap. The diaspora is influential. They send money home, they shape conversations in families, and they influence politics from afar. And this public humiliation in Boston, especially coming from a young person from his own backyard, Nyeri, has gone viral on social media. Instead of showing him a confident national leader, and this confrontation has painted Gachagua as a tribal politician who cannot handle hard questions. And I want to tell you that the bigger political problem of Gachagua has started. This Boston confrontation highlights Gachagua's biggest political problem. He has no appeal outside Mount Kenya. If he truly wants to challenge President Ruto in 2027, he needs to build a national coalition with the support of Gen Zs, young people, and reach out to other regions. But his speeches and his focus on tribal unity and even his choice of language in meetings make him look like a regional leader. Not a national leader, it's a regional leader. And this is why this confrontation is so politically damaging. It's no longer making Gachagua feel ashamed or outside calling him. It is trying to tell him that come out of the political, the tribal politics. And at this moment, this lady leaves Gachagua with two clear choices. Number one, it is to rebrand himself as a national leader. He must drop the heavy tribal messaging and start speaking for all Kenyans and address real issues that resonate with the youths, like jobs, opportunities, and unity. Number two, it is to find strong national allies. If he refuses to change his message, he will need partners who can expand his reach. And this is why many believe that he will be forced to pack Kalonzo Musyoka or Fred Matiang'i as running mates or coalitions partners to have any chance in 2027. But here is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. If he refuses to adapt, Gachagua risks becoming a regional politician with no path to the presidency. President Ruto is already positioning himself for 2027 by working with Raila Odinga. He has started a major rallies that are making his political machine even stronger. And if Gachagua continues with his tribal game, he will walk into 2027 isolated and beaten. He cannot defeat a Ruto-Raila alliance with a Kikuyu-only strategy. This Boston moment is more than just embarrassment. It's a warning. Even the youths from his stronghold Nyeri are tired of the bold tribal politics. And if they can challenge him like this in public, imagine how the rest of the country views him. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Was this young woman right to confront Gachagua like this? Do you believe Gachagua can survive politically if he continues with tribal politics? Or must he change his approach? Maybe even partner with Matiang'i or Kalonzo or Matiang'i to be president, akuwe prime minister, yeye hapo hatakuwa sawa. Share your views in the comment section. I read all of them and your thoughts. Keep this conversation alive. Thank you for watching this analysis up to the end, ladies and gentlemen. Please like this video, subscribe and share so that more people can join the DMTV Kenya family. Goodbye and stay tuned.